between the sky and forces returns to the whole primordial state. And that in this age of the 5500 years of the Buddha returns to the original state. The expansion of primordial Buddhism material should take place incessantly. Namyo Horenge in front of the Gohon zone to respect and veneration. We pray for the expansion of Homo material for world peace and for the sound health of our may we progress in your faith and in your practice. May we be capable of accomplishing both such works. Out of the works, may we experience the benefits and become a vehicle of propagation. May it and the secret teachings be united in mind, although separate in we pray for the preservation of the environment, for the solidarity of the beings, and for the realization of one conversion by faithful propagation minded in the power around the world. We pray for the great progress in Buddhist education and studies. We pray for the encouragement of the religious heritage. And especially HBS Nepal would like to pray for successful and safety go open Japan for Jivasuba. Kathmandu, I mean, we'd like to pray for fast and easy health recovery for Kanaka, Seiji, Winikuya, Shanti Maya, Tamangira, Nakumari Guru. Yes, we need a Holland because Tapa Kathmandu, I mean, we pray in Namyo Holy Nikyo. Cause essence and the seed of enlightenment contained in the first 8 chapters of the primordial path of the Lotus Sutra, transmitted by the Joyo. In front of the Gohon's with respect and veneration. We pray for the progress and expansion of the group of faithful establishing Nepal. We pray for health and devotion to the practice of faith and focus, elimination of the negative karma and the prosperity of all participants in today's initiative. We pray for the fast eradication of the coronavirus to all those who are remain affected. We pray for the progress of the mystic relationship with the Buddha and the meeting with the true secret Dharma, the elimination of the negative karma, full health, and the protection of all Morja Buddhism, that everyone realizes to go in accordance with the Buddhist teaching. We pray for the recovery of all the sick, and for the fulfillment of all the prayers of all participants in today's session. Now we are holding the morning study session in front of the Gohonson with HBS Nepal, Kathmandu. We pray for health and devotion to the practice of faith and focus, elimination of the negative karma and the prosperity of all participants in today's session. May those who are suffering from illness have their sickness cured immediately, and may those who are praying for overcoming sufferings and the troubles have the protection and the blessing of the Gohon. And especially in front of the Gohon Jivan Subha, I would like to pray for fast and easy health recovery of Kamala Devi Lim and Jivan Subha. Kamala Kyo, Lord. Jivan Subha and the Real Kalim, we would like to pray for fast and easy health recovery of Winnie Koheya. Kamala Kyo, Lord. I would like to pray for fast and easy health recovery of because Tapa Kamodokyo. Lord. I would like to pray for safety and successful walk in Japan. Kamodokyo. Lord. I would like to pray for the fulfillment of the confidential wish. Kamodokyo. Lord. With respect and veneration of our prayers to all the late masters and the monks, faithful and your relatives of the home to you. With respect and veneration of our prayers to all souls who have died in disasters, epidemics, and the armed conflicts around the world, especially to all those deceased in the Nepal earthquake, and all those deceased by the new coronavirus. We offer prayers to all souls inspiring the posthumous purpose of Book of the Myoshini Temple, HBS Nepal Center, and to deceased ancestors of all participants in today's session, and all to deceased today, and especially for Obarakira, Myoho, Kyoriki, Trizam, for all the participants and people doing Wohoku today. We pray one by one for the elimination of the bad karmas and the great progress in the
ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。どれどうします。ありがとうございます。Thank you everyone for the monitoring the session here at Kathmandu Center. Thank you to people who watch us online this monitoring session. Today March this study, last 2 days of this month. Thank you everyone for yesterday we Hope International Cup. I think it was the record, the best record what we get around 15 peoples, 20, if you count the peoples here in Stupa, many peoples participate together from many countries. This is the meanings of HBS. It doesn't matter the country, if it's rich or poor, doesn't matter the caste, nothing. Just what we chant is same, always the same goals, no? Peace in the world. After tomorrow is the first day of the month. Sorry, tomorrow. Let's everyone participate in this chant. In the meeting, we didn't decide what time we will hold the chant. We will make it in the newspaper and we should release this to everyone. No? Basically, this. じゃあ、デレでねます。ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。